Hi everyone, my name is Alessandra. If you don't know me, you can call me Allie. I just wanted to make this video as an introduction to who I am and what I do in a way, but I just wanted to speak about vulnerability because it's something that I feel that I need to do in order to begin this relationship with my practice, my business, and with a community of people. So, just my idea about vulnerability is that it's one of the hardest things to accept into our lives and to be, just because it's so hard to think that someone might be getting a bad impression of us. Probably stems from a place of we judge ourselves and we judge others because we judge ourselves, and we know that this is something we do, so we know that it's something that others do and it's something we don't want. We feel icky when we do it, but we do it because it's whatever, it's a way to vent. But it makes us insecure because we're picking at things, and we know that people are picking at things on us. But why are we picking on anything anyways? It's really just an inner reflection of what's bothering us about ourselves or humanity or human nature that we wish we didn't have, or that we wish wasn't a thing on this earth, and that desire for control that we won't ever get is displacing happiness. It's saying that, ugh, that's so annoying, I don't like that. Something outside of you can disturb your internal happiness. And that doesn't need to be the case. It's human nature for it to be, and for us to do that every now and again, and you shouldn't beat yourself up for our human tendencies and for mistakes and for the process of working things out. We need the space and time to do that. But we do need to be softer on ourselves, and we do need to be softer on other people. And I'm not telling you to kick yourself in the back for when you haven't been, but I'm just saying to be more mindful for when you do. And I'm saying this to myself just as much as I'm saying it to anyone else. I'm using the word you, but I'm talking about I, me, we, because this is an everyone problem. We're 99.998% the same genetically, and those expressions are more than just physiological. They're emotional and they're behavioral. And whether or not we realize it, at some point or another in this lifetime, we're going to feel the same thing as another person. I'm going to feel sadness, I'm going to feel grief. It may not be in the same way at the same time in the same context, but we all feel those feelings. I'm sure we felt a lot of those feelings this year. We're all going to feel joy and happiness and elation. And they may be, once again, different degrees at different times in different contexts, but we're all human and we all go through the same things. So we need to cut ourselves a break. We need to cut each other a break. And we need to allow ourselves to just be. Let someone else just be, and let yourself just be. Let yourself be a dork. Let yourself be seen. Let yourself be, beautiful and sexy and gorgeous or handsome, or let yourself be raw and edgy and a little gross. Let yourself be your true natural self, and let others be their true natural selves. We can all learn from each other. We all have different perspectives. And you may think that yours is valid and right because you have all the understanding in the world to know why and where that idea and those beliefs came from. But we have to understand that everybody has their own perspective and their own experiences, and they're all valid. Everyone's opinion, whether or not you see it as correct, is valid, whether or not it is seen as correct. Even if it has been proven to be incorrect, it is a valid opinion because it comes from somebody who has a different experience than you, and we can learn from them even if it's not about what the answer is. We can learn about a different perspective. We can learn compassion. We can learn empathy. We can learn to see something from somebody else's perspective. Perspective is such an awesome tool to get yourself out of your own head. And even just have different perspectives on your own life, not just other people. So, in talking about vulnerability, I want to show my face, take off my mask for a second, and just kind of express who I am so that I can say hi to you. And hopefully, if you want or ever need, you can say hi to me back. And let down your mask and feel that this is a safe space for you to come. But if not, that's absolutely fine. I just hope that we all learn, myself included, to find vulnerability with myself, with the people that I love, with even just strangers around me, to allow myself to be my true and authentic self. Because there's no joy and satisfaction and reclamation quite like accepting your true and authentic self. And it feels so much safer to do also when you know that you have accepted others. When you're not looking at everyone else's flaws and picking at them, you don't need to be picking at yours. Let's just give ourselves a break. So, I wanted to share my affirmations, or just a couple of my affirmations that kind of pertain to, I think, just about everybody. Maybe not everybody, but just about most of us anyways. So if you feel drawn to do so, you can repeat after me. And I'll just share with you my affirmations. So, one of them, my most prominent one right now that I'm using, is that it is okay to be my true and authentic self. So, it is okay to be my true and authentic self. It is okay for me to be my true and authentic self. It is good for me to be my true and authentic self. It is kind to be my true and authentic self. And the other one that I think is very powerful for most people, because we have this idea that we need to get somewhere before we can have what we want. So a really powerful affirmation would be, I don't have to have everything together to have what I want. So I don't have to have everything together to have what I want. To have the love that I want, to have the career that I want, to have the joy that I want in my life. You don't have to have everything together to have those things. Life is a never-ending game of getting it together, and we need to start enjoying the in-betweens. So, I hope this was a good little way for me to open up to you and create a platform or a space where you can open up back if you need to, if you want to, if you feel called to, or just open up a little bit more in your own life. And if anything, we can go through this journey together. Thanks for watching. I'm just making this video scared to be overly sensitive, overly honest, overly loud, overly talkative, overly myself. Oh, a grasshopper. That's kind of cool. Hey, I'll show you. Where'd you go, buddy? Where'd you go? Where are you, buddy? You're so cute. You're a cutie. Wow. Hi. Well, I'm sorry. I just got visited by a grasshopper. Where? Oh gosh. Autofocus. Autofocus, please. There we go. Hi. I just thought you might want to see that grasshopper. So, yeah. Subscribe, I guess. I don't know. Got over here. Something. Haven't done this before.